we are taking you to Stony Brook. That's where a decades-old restaurant may be forced to close because the landlord is not extending the owner's lease. News 12's Kevin Vesey joins us live from Pentimento, where a campaign is underway now to keep that business open. Kevin.
And Macy, like so many other restaurants, it was a struggle for Pentimento to make it through some of the darkest days of the COVID pandemic. In fact, the owners here had to get creative. They turned their main dining room into a marketplace just to help make ends meet. But even after all of that, they're now in a dispute with their landlord, which could force them to shut down. It's been part of the Stony Brook community for nearly 3 decades.
It's our favorite neighborhood place,
Where customers and workers feel like family.
We're friendly with the staff, they're so nice.
But on September 30th, Pentimento in Stony Brook could close its doors for good because the owners and the landlord are having a dispute over the lease.
It's heartbreaking.
Lisa Cusimano and Dennis Young say their lease agreement is not being extended because they forgot to give the landlord notice after getting distracted by the hardships of the pandemic.
We were struggling to keep the restaurant alive, and it wasn't the first thing on our minds. So we never notified them that we wanted to extend it 5 more years.
We've never had problems with them, but there are issues in the present lease.
Gloria Rocchio is president of Eagle Realty Holdings, which owns the property. She says Dennis and Lisa had expressed an interest in retiring, and with little time left on the lease, her group started talking to other entrepreneurs.
We still do have 4 people interested to keep it as a restaurant. One person also wants to keep it as Pentimento, the name, and would keep the existing staff.
This rally supporting the restaurant was held earlier in the week. There were also lawn signs and a change.org petition with thousands of signatures. And customers are hoping it works so their favorite restaurant can stick around for at least a few more decades.
I'm really going to be sad if they're gone.
So, Kevin, is there any hope that the owners and the landlord could come to an agreement on this?
Well, there might be, Macy. The landlord tells me the owners are not behind on their rent and their lease could still be extended. Another rally, meanwhile, is scheduled for Sunday, August 29th.